There we go. Are we on? Can you hear me? My microphone just stopped working again. And it's all my fault. I hope you're having a great day. For most of you, probably Friday just started. Or is starting. For me, it's already 5:30 p.m. So, let's play some Curious Expedition 2. But first, I played quite a lot. I played a little bit more of Curious Expedition 1. And what I loved about the game is the graphics, the music, and the sense of adventure that awaits. Almost everything should be in Curious Expedition 2, except the graphics. Although they look nice, I believe I prefer that pixel art from Curious Expedition 1. It gave much better vibe. I don't know, I liked it more. And I'm not convinced to this type of graphics, but hey, graphics don't make a game, so let's start, shall we? There have been so many adventures. Which story would you like me to tell tonight? Stories by the campfire. Let's start with a prologue. I believe this is more story driven than the first one, or I don't know, maybe I'm getting all this wrong, but let's see. The prologue. The morally certain are fools, but we must act like blah blah blah. Like fools at times if great something. I was returning from a scientific expedition to Peru when we spotted a great storm brewing on the horizon. The crew prepared to divert around it, but I glimpsed something in sight. Land. An island in the middle of Atlantic where none should be. Over the protest of the captain, I gave orders to head for the island. Trembling but complained, the crew steered us into the heart of the storm. The tempest raged with unnatural fury. A strange fog enveloped us, and the lightning crackled all around. The vessel was almost torn asunder by the crashing waves. Yet, when death seemed certain, we emerged from the maelstrom into an almost perfect calm. New objective: explore the island. Directly ahead lay a lush tropical island. The storm safely behind us, we prepared to lay anchor and see what wonders in this new land held. Day 1. I know this route well. This island wasn't here before. Set a waypoint. Do I need to set a waypoint in a certain direction, or... There we go. And confirm the travel. Anyways, I believe... Well, actually, maybe we can travel through this water here, but... There we go, our little people are exploring the new uncharted lands. Sanity. Each move scales sanity. Yeah, so that was the same thing in previous game. And this actually can drive you mad. It's yeah, you have to maintain this as high as possible, because low sanity can cause a lot of trouble. It will. cause a lot of trouble. You pay a travel start cost each time you move. Making fewer moves is more efficient. Okay, so you have to be certain where to move because, well, I can go here or I can go here. But if I go here, then I might stumble across the mountains, which I believe they can be traversed, but it costs more sanity. Yeah, I don't know what's that. Is that a bridge? Let's go. No, no, it's nothing. There is no current goal. We are just right now. I mean, we're exploring each tile here. Different terrain type, cost more sanity to walk on. Yeah, so I could try to. What if I? Oh, actually, I cannot move through the water here. It's too deep here. Okay, in that case, can I go here? How can I remove that? Okay, so you can move only on a tile that you actually uncovered. Let's try going here. And no location found. Move within 2 tiles to reveal it. Okay, so in 2 tile radius, there's some location. And here's what I was talking about. I mean, you need to think about your next move. Okay, let's just go here, I guess, or maybe here in the center. There we go. Explore shipwreck. Shipwreck in the deep in the land. It costs 4. Now let's see what we got here. And you have to. Well, probably you don't have to, but it's good if you pay attention to what your people say. Oh, there we go. Explore shipwreck. Doo-doom. I came across an outstanding discovery, the wreck of what looked like an old British naval ship. I couldn't help but wonder how it had come to rest here. Steady on, friend, take care, we'll come to no harm. Wait, what? Did they see anything? These chats, they should be like, because I either can concentrate on reading this, and while I'm doing that, they keep talking, so let's see what's inside. Maybe it wasn't that important. With every step we took on this strange island, we seemed to encounter another mystery. Search the ship. Carefully testing the rotten planks before entering, we made thorough inspection of the ship. After a time, we found several items of value. We have dynamite and we have a shovel. You have to have a shovel to dig treasures, and dynamite probably. Well, actually, it can be it's a weapon, but I believe you can use it to like I don't know, uh, remove some large stones, some obstacles. Take everything. Take all. A dead end. Use dynamite. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Uh, passages through mountains and tough foes. Loud detonation do tend to bother the locals, however. I believe, yeah, you have to take a good care of what you're doing. I mean, you have to think because you'll meet people on this island, and if they don't like you, they won't help you, and you will need help. Okay, let's use that and destroy the mountain. Yeah, that's what people do. They are destroying mountains. There we go. Now we can go through. Hello, Dunstan. And I do have a chocolate recovers some portion of sanity. Dunstan. This place is inhabited. It is habited. A small group of indigenous people hurried to our location, seemingly drawn by the sound of our dynamite. They seemed as shocked us as I was to see them. Harbirook Sudopel something something. So basically, you don't know their language, right? So that's all fine. Yet once the initial wonder of they demanded to know who we were and how we got here. Boast your great magic. Hmm. Tell the truth. Why not? I don't want to make the enemy. Well, actually, it would be nice to scare them off, but actually, you don't know how many of there are there. So, yeah, let's tell the truth. Nothing to hide. Yeah, she looks badass with this eye patch. She's scary. Using gestures, and a friendly manner, I managed to calm the islanders and show that we were but simple travelers. They welcomed us with a friendly smiles. Yay, they like us. Standing, standing, represents your reputation with the locals. After a short time, they made it understood that they must continue their journey before they left. They gave detailed instructions to their village, encouraging us to visit. Show village on the map. There we go. There's their village. Yet my sanity is getting low. Okay. Let's hope there are no mountains here so I can just go past through here. Yep, there we go. If you find a location you can rest there, uh, get some sanity back. I mean, you can clearly see that I'm getting really low and really fast. I haven't traveled far. Well, maybe a bit. I'm on the other side of the island. Approach the village. We approach with caution, but they welcome us with open arms. We come as friends. It seemed word of our arrival had already reached the village. Interestingly, they did not seem as shocked by our strange appearance as I would have expected. One would almost suspect that we were not the first foreign visitors. Okay, so actually, I cannot rest in the village yet because my reputation is pretty low with them. It's not as high. It's raised because we greeted them with a we came in peace. But by trading, you can get your reputation a little bit higher, and maybe then we will be able to rest. A woman from the village unrolled a mat revealing the village's trade goods. Offer extra items the to get to 3 standing. How do I know? Okay, our standing is 2, so I had to be level 1. What if I ask them to do something, to give me something instead? Maybe a preciously crafted trinket with golden elements that make a great present will improve the loyalty of a person if gifted. Yeah, because the people in your team get rebel. Good to hear that, Toasty. How did you like the game? Wait, I still cannot rest. Meet with the ruler. I strolled into the hut where the ruling council held their hearings. An elder stepped forward and greeted us with an expressionless face. We were allowed one request. Good day to you, honored council. Kimsi Posi Hoops Tove. Yeah, whatever. Recruit. I requested the favor to gather any who were bold enough to join my cause. So, who do we want? Sisi Kalelve, or a shaman. Uh, Rite of Unity, all allies. Okay, that's a healer. Low damage, but scout. No. Choose another one. I don't want to click on that. I just want to see. Yeah, let's do the shaman. Tired of roguelikes? Yeah, let's do the shaman. I get that. I'm tired of games in general. Right now, I don't know. Maybe you noticed that I'm not streaming that much recently. Well, I used to do 13 streams each week. And now I have like 3 maybe. I don't know. I just don't feel like playing too that much. Well, I want, but I don't want, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I mean, I did in most cases in the peak time. I did 2 streams a day after work. And actually today I will probably do streams as well. This is the first one, and the second one will be Project Zomboid, because I don't know. Because Project Zomboid is Project Zomboid, and I do like it. Still. Did I truly want to recruit Sabisa, the Islander? Yeah, Sabisa. Mushroom Sanity. What the hell is Mushroom Sanity? Sabisa, the Islander shaman, joined our trek. Yeah, learn to speak. Can we teach them to speak English? But I think she's a lady. I don't know. Yeah, that's a lot, Dusty. I know. But I do enjoy streaming. I like when people come and I can talk. But, I mean, uh, now people are joining my stream. They say hello and that's all fine. And they leave. And I don't know. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. My request granted. I bowed to the council and left them to their business. Exit out. Oh, there we go. Now we can regain sanity by resting in the village. Darkness fell, the islanders lit a campfire and invited us to sit with them. We'll be staying here tonight. That evening, the villagers were planning a ritual dance that seemed to serve as an appeasement of their gods. Show me your best moves. They called these deities the Palikal, a strange word sounding foreign to their tongues. Apparently, these gods were builders of great magic artifacts. I was invited to join their dance to honor the great builders. I considered carefully. Refusing might offend them, but a false step would be an even greater insult. Okay, there we go. Roll green to succeed. Let's hope we will succeed. But what I liked about the first game, I like adventures. I like adventures that are not scripted, and it was appealing to me that I can become a famous adventurer and explore the world. Okay, let's try. Let's roll. So will I move like? Will I have moves like Jagger? Yay! Accept the result. Look at my moves. This is for you, Toasty, and the great Palikal, the builder gods. And I don't know if this was available when you played this game, but I discovered that there is a new mode, like a director mode, so you can craft your own adventures. I don't know how that works because developers recommend to play the campaign first. So that's what I'm doing, but I might skip the campaign. And what I like about the more about the first game is that actually you could choose the adventure. As I said, this one is more story driven, so you cannot pick any. You cannot pick other character. I believe you have to be this lady. Yeah, look at those sexy moves. I finished the dance with a flourish, and the islanders erupted into cheers, clapping me jovially. I know this word. There is a Polish word for that. It's called jovialnie. On the shoulder. They gave a gift to show their appreciation. Thank you for the gift. Let's hope it's chocolate that I just gave you. Oh, it's a spear. Well, spear is not chocolate, but it's good. Oh, Victoria Malin. That's her. Select the spear to equip. Exit manage track screen. The, and I already forget her name. Malin's the name. I cannot eat chocolate. Well, actually, I can eat chocolate, but I am on a diet, kinda. So I have to watch my calories. But I can. Yeah, give me the chocolate. Evenings, evening activities complete. We settle in for a quiet evening, but by the fire before retiring to our bedrolls. And I slept for 5 days. Oh my god. I rested in the village for a few days. Everyone on their feet. A new day awaits. A new 5 new days. I mean, 5 days. 5 days later. I rested in the village for a few days to recover. The islanders continue to treat me kindly. Do I want to rest? What's the cost? You may now do as you wish. Yay. Okay, so maybe it wasn't blocked before by my reputation. It was blocked because of a tutorial. The rest in the village. And actually, the first game, the Curious Expedition 1, has a multiplayer mode. It feels a little bit hidden, but you can play with others. I believe I joined some public game, but I didn't know what I'm doing, so I stopped playing the multiplayer. Do I want to rest to fully recover, or oh, I'm losing? Oh, okay, it costs me to whatever standing. I'm abusing their hospitality by resting in their village. They said they love me. Well, they did not, but okay. Let's see what they have to trade. A hide of mane of our sturdy local horse breed. Of sturdy local horse breed. Okay. A cow. Chemicals and tools used to treat pelts to increase their value. Smells a bit like urine. Ugh. Usable in map. Piece of raw meat. Trade or ate to regain sanity. But it's not showing me how much it regains. Okay. Uh, no deal. Cancel. We're not able to come to an agreement with the villagers. Okay, let's leave. We got ready and head out as the new adventures awaited us. One islander clasped my hand in respect and wished me farewell. How did you know that they wished you farewell? Shalom, Abba. Good to see you here, brother. We are the explorers. Yeah, there's a huge portion of the map that is covered. Do I want to investigate this? Probably not. Let's head to the main mass. They said less. Okay, let's travel here. As we ventured deeper into the wilds, Sabisa stopped short and pulled me aside. We must see what it is. Oh, they found something. It seemed that we were nearing a site of some interest, old remains of what she described as the Pale Travelers. This certainly sounded worth investigating. Pale Travelers. Sounds racist. Show location on the map. There we go. Let's hope we'll be able to rest there. And now the Nightbot decided to spam the chat. Explore the old camp. Remains of... Yeah, someone was already... Oh my god. Hyenas. We approached the abandoned camp hoping to find supplies and possibly answers. Unfortunately, a group of scavenging hyenas was already there and attacked on sight. Fight! Roll the dice. Yeah. Now I will need to relearn how this works. Let's roll. Select attack and attack die. Spirit Thrust enemy damage 7. Okay, that's healing. Oh, so we had a healer. I should have taken the other guy, but hey. Select enemy. Die. So we have only 2 attackers. Select a reroll. Blank dice are added automatically. Heal. Why would I want to heal someone? Reroll. Confirm the dice. Select the Inspire die. You see, here's where I got lost. Yeah, actually, it is weird. I agree. That is weird. But in the first one, I think I managed to learn it, and I felt a bit more comfy with it. Weak punch. I believe I'm not good with following instructions. I prefer trial and error learning approach in most cases. Oh no! Stop them! You're on your own now. Finish them. Well, thank you. Pick a die. In this game, it feels a little bit different. Why it's her again? Human understanding ally. Let's do the healing. Stand still, I've got you. What am I doing right now? Oh, I get it. I think I get it. Damage 3. Damage 3. Okay, that was a debuff. And my turn. Yeah, lured her all the way. There we go, take all. We took what we could and cautiously approached the old campsite. Perhaps there were valuables that the hyenas hadn't destroyed. Select character. What? A character is ready to promote. Next level. This character is now stronger. That's good. Search the camp. Give it a quick once over. I ordered a search of the area, a feeling of dread prickling at the back of my neck. I hoped my trek would avoid the fate of these sorry explorers. Oh, we found whiskey, we found silver vase, and an old diary. Among the camp stores, I found tattered field journal. Within were the notes of an unknown adventurer. Reading the account, it seemed he had fallen prey to the arrogance of many explorers and met his death after rejecting warnings from the islanders. Yeah. I did come across the intriguing passage, enormous structure, architecture unknown, technology far beyond our own, let alone these island savages. What purpose could it hold? He went on. He went on to give detailed directions to this strange structure. Fascinating. I simply had to visit. Shown him out. But we cannot rest here. Eat a chocolate. Actually, whiskey helps as well. What do you want? What can I do here? I don't have many weapons. Okay. Oh, and a nice waterfall. Yeah, let's go. Oh, there's a chance for the campfire. Approach waterfall. The waterfall was something to behold. This water cooled the air, creating a fresh breeze. Siva Kubako or something. Yeah, let's rest. We settled down for the evening. The warmth of the fire suited the stress of the day. At the urging of my comrades, I told a small anecdote of my travels that evening. You've been in a stickier situation than this, I bet. I told them of an incident from my travels in Egypt, where a linguistic misunderstanding had led me to propose marriage to a local guide. The truth is, I'm not much of something. Maybe I should focus on reading this first because this states that guy did lead me to some fascinating tombs though. Yeah, I bet he did. As we prepared for departure, I knew we would miss the melodic tone of falling water. The falls were glorious. Yeah, let's go through here, but there seemed to be water, so maybe it's better to travel, go through the trees. There we go. The structure deserves a promotion. Anyone else? It will. Oh, okay. Sabisa, was it? Sabisa. Yeah, she's attached to her homeland. She probably don't want want to travel with us. Is the time passing? Oh no. Okay. Let's see what's here. Approach ancient structure. What is that thing? Okay, they are not talking. The haunting shape of the structure was like nothing I had seen in all my travels. Their purpose was unknowable, but it seemed that it might be some kind of great ancient machine. Oh, she looks scared. But Jomuso. Yeah, she's scared. Don't be scared. As we approached, Sabisa began to tremble, panic on her face. She frantically warned us that their Palikao gods would not tolerate intrusion into this sacred space. Calm her worries, or bribe her. Eat a chocolate. No, actually, let's calm her worries. Let's try it. I'm guessing that I need blue. There we go, I have a blue. It was not easy, but I managed to convince Sabisa that our own powers were a match for this mythical Palikao. Oh my god, we are gods equal to Palikao. Though she remained nervous, she would stay with us. Approach the altar. Look how happy she is. I approached the controls of the machine. A strange dread filled me as I drew closer. But the idea of turning back now was unthinkable. Yeah, look at her. Her face is just saying, do it, pull the lever or whatever. Take the crystal. What on earth? As I lay my hand upon the central crystal, a great creaking and clunking filled the air. The surface grew hot to the touch and the ghastly purple fog began to pour forth. Oh, I think I remember this. This fog Well, if something bad happens, you have to escape. There might be a volcano eruption. At least it was a thing in the first game. And the magma, the lava is covering the land. Okay, let's see. Now it will be a purple fog. I fled that place. The okay, the billowing fog chasing me back to my ship. I still ached with curiosity, but one must survive if one is to make a great discoveries. Run! Someone said. Escape to your ship. Okay, we have 83 sanity. Where's the passage? Okay, there we go. That will cost a half. But we can eat chocolate. The fog is still chasing us, see? The fog is spreading. It's swallowing the whole island. We're never going to make it. You need to learn to speak English. Oh no, surprise attack. The giant spider. Select a cracking wallop. What the hell? Why? Cracking wallop. Always prevents the attack the next turn. Okay, that's good. Select a die with the same color. This boosted attack is now much stronger. Finish the combat and don't forget to use your boosts. Pick a die. Oh, okay, I think I get it now. That'll help. Oh. There we go. Mass healing. Oh, I don't have dice. End turn. He's stunned. Why? It didn't prevent the attack? Okay, this guy is stunned. Roll. Why I cannot use the There we go. Mr. Vaco. I will try it. Tere Othust. Vaco. Tere Othust. Othust. I'm really sorry. I will try to get better. Tere Othust Sulegi. Sulegi. Not sure what that means, but good evening to you. Okay, let's do the haymaker in that case. Enter. Hey, stunned again. And I'm hurt. Suleki Tutu, okay. Why I cannot pick anything? Do I need to roll first? There we go. We killed the spider. The creature was dead. The path to the ship clear. I sprinted madly for it, breath burning in my lungs. Oh no! The fog is covering the ship. This is not good. Unexpected event. I believe that was scripted. When we had recruited Sabisa on this island, we could not have imagined the difficulties our trek would go through. Torn with regret of leaving her village, she finally could take no more. Wishing me luck, she left the trek to return home. There was this purple fog spreading across the whole island. Why would she want to stay there? Set sail. The dark fog has almost overtaken the ship as we scrambled aboard, the captain hurrying to set her in motion. As we sailed away, we watched as it rapidly swallowed the island behind us. I do not know what would have happened if we had stayed, but I did not want to find out. After a time, the fog itself dissipated, leaving behind an empty ocean where mere hours before we walked on land. Yeah, we escaped. This is our travel. Look at this place. It's all covered in the purple fog. I arrived in Paris, shaken to my very core. Where had the mysterious island and its inhabitants gone? What frightful machine could do such a thing? I ached to return, but needed to resume my role as director of Expedition Universelle. I would have to find someone else to uncover the island's secrets. I pondered the challenges ahead, the difficulty this new explorer would face. Oh, definitely traveler. Failure is just a state of mind. After death, return to Paris as if nothing happened. There are always more explorers. After death, restart the current year with a new party. Wipe a year, oh my god. Lunatic. That's something for Vaco, I believe. There are always more explorers. After death, restart the current year with a new... Wait, what? A danger lurks behind every corner, and death is everywhere. Enter your... Yeah, traveler. Wipe campaign, wipe year? No. Restart expedition. But this will be something for the next stream. Yeah. So thank you, Dosti. Thank you, Danson, Mr. Vaco. Thank you, Slater Days Gaming, and thank you, Abba, for hanging out with me today. And thank you, Nilnor. Sorry. I will eat something maybe, and then I will try to play some Project Zomboid on Grizzly's World. Maybe Koth will join later. Well, actually, I will join him if he plays the game today. And Irano. So, have a good day, and hopefully see you soon. Bye-bye.